person. She shows us that the social media game is a lot about angles, lighting, no breathing, and tons of editing. Night fam, this video ends with a very important message for everyone. But first, let's expose all the normalized lies. Because it's these little lies that have created a bigger problem, and we're both the victims and the villains. See, since our screens show us only flawless versions of celebrities, we also tend to display the most perfect versions of ourselves for our friends to see. A few harmless filters here, some tweaking of reality there, until what's perfect seems effortless, until we don't know anymore what is real.
My feet are slightly apart and stepped one in front of another so that I get that kind of fake thigh gap. My hips are arched back, my core is tight, my arms overhead, which elongates everything. So there's a lot of posing that's going on. And because I'm on my tiptoes, I can only stand in this position for like 3 seconds.
And because of this daily performance online, depression, low self-esteem, and eating disorders for people on the other side of the screen are on the rise. I mean, just listen to how this 14-year-old girl describes her own body because of social media.
I feel sometimes really insecure in my own skin about it. My legs, for instance, there's that whole entire trend in the media about the thigh gap. I don't have that. That makes me not normal. That makes me not beautiful.
Advocates are reminding people that their bodies are good just the way they are, no matter their shape, size, color, gender, race, or disability. To be body positive is to look in the mirror, see your stretch marks, body hair, belly rolls, or any so-called imperfections, and celebrate the fact that all of these are totally normal. They are human. No need for shame, no need for fixing, no need to live up to idealized body standards.
I'm not gonna be able to please everybody with my outward appearance. Someone's always gonna have a critique. Someone's always gonna have some negativity to say about me. So all that matters is what I think about it.
And while we know that the pressure is usually harsher on women, we have to recognize that this happens to men too. For every woman beating herself up for not having perfect skin or an hourglass figure, there is a man secretly feeling insecure for not being tall enough, having a big enough chest, or having a six-pack.
I started to hate myself, and I started to think, I'm going to start starving myself. But then in turn, that just made it worse. That feeling of I'm not good enough, my body's horrible, and I just hated it, man.
We know that all of this is
easier said than done. We know that as soon as you finish watching this video,
you might see another perfect body and feel insecure all over again.
And that takes time to change. But after that moment of jealousy, we hope you'll still remind yourself that if the very people who seem so perfect could be sadly faking it, then maybe being like them won't exactly give you the validation you need.